listen, and I'm listening.
My name is Tessa Juliar, and I'm listening.
My name is Mary Beth Burke-Stoller, and I'm listening.
My name is Amy LaBelle, and I am listening.
My name is Bree Pillar, and I am listening.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Realty, where we are dishing you all things real estate and life. And today we are strictly staying with life. We are going to talk about a topic that is not necessarily easy to talk about. See, I said I was going to cry. We talked about COVID-19 happening, and we can't stay silent about what's been happening in our community with not really starting with the death of George Floyd, but that was the tip of the iceberg and the straw that broke the camel's back and ended us up in almost a race war. So we just kind of wanted to be transparent and start the communication, because this is something that needs to be talked about and the conversation needs to be had. Someone else talk, please.
And the conversation needs to continue to be had. I mean, we need to continue for a better tomorrow, I think, is what we all have talked about thoroughly and agree upon, is that, though we can't change the world, just the few of us, I mean, we can make a difference. And by keeping that line of communication open and having the empathy for all involved, I think people want to be heard, and having the empathy and patience and understanding to meet them where they're at is vital.
One thing in talking with a few people before this, one of the biggest things is listen and reach out. Especially listen. It's so easy to talk, so easy to run your mouth and say stuff that you're not really educated on. And I think we all need to get educated, because everyone's seeing the people that are saying Black Lives Matter, and then people are saying all lives matter. But it wasn't until the other day when I saw, because I was totally that person that was like, well, don't all lives matter? Like, why can't we play that game? Like, everyone should matter. That's not the point. The point is, not all lives matter until Black Lives Matter. Like, yeah. It makes perfect sense,
And it's all about, starting the conversation and keeping the conversation going. And it's really opened my eyes. I have many friends and family and clients who have been sharing, their opinions online, and it's just been eye-opening. It's been such a tough realization for me to realize that this is the world that I'm sharing with my friends and family and people that I care about and love, and that it came to this in what we saw, over a week ago on social media. Like, I just can't even fathom. And that's what I think all of us should start having those conversations and start continuing, because it doesn't stop when all of this is quote unquote over. The conversations still need to happen, because Black lives do matter. And I completely agree. And it's about, where do we go where do we go from here? How can we help? How can we contribute? How can we be supportive?
Yeah.
And I think you're absolutely right, Sam. It starts with listening, and listening isn't talking over each other, trying to, put in your agenda or what your thoughts are. Listening is actually just sitting back and listening to somebody's story. Everybody's got a story. Everybody's got a different life that they've lived that you couldn't possibly understand or put yourself in their shoes. You can listen though, and you can try to empathize with them. You can try to understand where they're coming from. And I think that's the lack right now, is just that nobody really listens. They want to be heard. Everyone wants to be heard, but so few are actually listening to what's being said.
Yeah. Bree, do you have anything?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of go back to, we talked before we recorded, and, I'm just trying to process everything. I think that was a really good, I think, Sam, you said it, we're just trying to process our emotions, process what happened. And I know I've been consuming a lot of everything, really, and just listening, like you guys actually, and reading, and just taking that time to educate myself, and so I can educate my family and, especially my kids, because this is going to be their future too, so yeah, it's just crazy. I'm trying to process my emotions on it, everything, so, but yeah, where do we go from here? What can we do to help? My thing is always look for the helpers, right? Yeah, anyone, no matter what situation. So I don't know.
And we have all seen the beauty in Minneapolis right now. The rebuild, the cleanup crews. I mean, there is a lot of love and a lot of compassion. And I think that is something that I take great pride in. I think pride is also the reason why it is so sad that it happened here, because I am proud of this state. I am proud of Minneapolis and St. Paul. I'm proud to be here. And for it to happen was a shocker. And I think it humbles me even more though, and it brings me back to that pride to see the people cleaning up and the people taking a stand, the people sharing, their experiences with everything that's happened.
Mm-hmm. People listening, people donating.
Yeah.
I love seeing all of the photos of the peaceful protests, everyone kneeling, the cops kneeling with the protesters, actually having those conversations between the two that seem, not even the two that seem to be in conflict, but I mean, it was kind of unclear, is this a police brutality thing? Is this Black Lives Matter thing? Well, it's everything. There's just so many conversations that need to be had, and to see that law enforcement in some places is actually taking that upon themselves to actually march with these people, kneel with these people.
This is beautiful.
And that's the stuff that needs to happen, and it's where do we go from here? How do we do better? And I think that really, racism isn't you're not born into being racist. It's something you learn. And so it really starts with at home with your families and having those conversations, so that those families don't have to have conversations with their kids saying, because we look different, you need to act in a perfect manner. And having those conversations about, if you get into a situation, it could be a little bit more dangerous for you because you look different. So that and helping in the community, especially
Yep. And Sam,
coming together.
aren't you going out and helping in the community soon?
Yes. So we will have the link for a Facebook page you can join. It's technically an event. It's going till June 14th, I believe. And it gives you updates every day on how you can help out Minneapolis. If you don't feel comfortable going to help out, I would challenge you to get out of your comfort zone and go and help. Otherwise, there's countless other ways that you can help and contribute and donate. That is all listed on that Facebook page as well. So
on other local places too, we're taking donations. I know in Waconia, they have by the high school, I believe it is, where they're taking donations, and so there's check locally. It's not just going to Minneapolis, but there's ways that you can help, and you can even online make monetary donations online as well. So there's something to do. There's always something. So
Absolutely.
yeah. Does anyone else have any other last comments?
No, just love each other.
Love each
No
other.
matter, yeah. No matter what, just love each other.
And to all of our brothers and sisters, black, white, or otherwise, we see you, we hear you, and we love you. Yes. So, we will not be having a happy hour today because it would just not feel right. So, take that time for happy hour to hop online and see how you can help out, how you can give, how you can do something meaningful. Thanks for watching.